list, and I probably didn't give as much information as I had hoped to. Excuse the shakiness of the camera as I'm trying to hold a remote and the iPhone as well. And I'll try to give a few more details here. Hopefully it'll help. It's concerning the mashup that has been taken off or basically no longer working anymore. I find that everything I have here basically is just as good as, or if not better than, the mashup. So if you get all this, you're pretty well set to go. The Fab 5, as I call them, are the ones I have down here on the main startup screen, which is the Click, or the Click, whatever you want to call it. The Genesis, the Ice Films. Of course, well, we like the NBA replays because we like the sports. You can put something else there. And also Israel Live has a lot of good U.S. channels and news channels and all that live streaming. So if it's the kind of live programming that you like, well, these are not just the live, but these have a lot of live, and also a lot of like the TV programs and the movie programs and such. The one that I find the best, I did a review on there last night, which I was kind of tired doing when I was doing it, so it didn't come out best as I mentioned, but just to show you in the add-ons, I'll go down under videos and add-ons right here. I have quite a number of the different kinds besides what I call the Fab 5, or favorite 5, I guess I should say, the Fave 5, and you can have all these as well. And I tell you, if you have all these put in your feed, you're well set. I'm just scrolling down through them as I talk here, but you're well set, way above and beyond the mashup. Of course, you can still see the mashup in the lineup here, but obviously we can't use it. And how to get these, you have to go back to your system, over to system here, and go down to system settings, and go down to add-ons, and install from zip. And you would have had to add on the ones I'm going to show you here now, which are Fusion, right here. Also, the Super Repo. I just have it called SUP, but that's the Super Repo. I'm just giving you the general knowledge of it here right now. And besides the Fusion and the Super Repo, also add on the Xfinity. I have it just called Xfin, but it's Xfinity. So if you don't know how to do those, I guess you could research, or I might make another video on those. But if you have the Fusion, the Super Repo, and the Xfinity, and you install each of those, you should have access to, and I'll just hit the back button again, come all the way back to the screen, and back to the videos. You should have access to these favorite 5 that we have, plus all these that I just showed you a few moments ago, which are quite a number. And each one of these, by the way, each one of these have tons of movies and TV programming, and some have the live streaming as well. And not only are there these, but when you get to the Get More, you can, just waiting for it to load here now. When this loads, okay, there we go. All these in the list, you can enable. You can see some are enabled. The ones that are enabled are the ones that just showed in the list. But you can enable like all these others. Now I don't know which ones actually work, as you know with xbmc, some work, some don't. But there are seemingly a gazillion more here. I'll just scroll fast down here. You see this list scrolling? Well, all these can be enabled for tons and tons and tons of more TV, movies, some live streaming, and so on. Like I say, some work, some don't, but a lot of them do work, a good high majority. So again, replacing mashup, no problem if you do all this. Again, our favorite would be the CLIQ, if you call it Click or Click. That would be the one recommended if you're just trying to get one as such. And you load the repositories that I